Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming Chapter 14 of Endless Summer Book 2. We're on the second to last chapter, y'all. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here on the screen, also below the player at twitch.tv/aromanticace. If you cannot read the words in either spot, go to that website, click on the graphic underneath the player, and it will take you to my Wattpad, where you can read the most recent version of the drinking game rules in text form. Also, if you haven't joined me before, the story so far, so we are playing as Kira, a college co-ed who won an all-expenses-paid trip to this private island in the Caribbean, owned by this rich asshole. I told you I cuss. With a bunch of our classmates, many of whom didn't know us or apparently even like us, even though they had no... Alistair, I'm going to be happy to see his... Okay, I won't be happy to see his idol scene, but it's not going to tear me up like Jake's did. God damn it. Anyway, we landed on this island and were immediately perplexed to find that the resort was not staffed. There was no one in the control tower, but there was someone around to burn our plane and burn all the yachts in the marina. Oh, and, technically not actually alone on the island because it was populated, apparently, before Rourke showed up and colonized it, by the Navi. The Vanti. The Watchers, or whatever. They're our friends now, even though they're convinced that we are, the harbingers of the apocalypse. We are the 12 horse people of the apocalypse is what we basically are. So that's also fun. We're, apparently supposed to end the world. It's cool. All we really want to do is get home. And we actually managed to do it. So last episode, we actually walked through the Lernean Gate, which was a sphere, with, panels spinning around it and stuff, powered by the island's heart, which is possessing our friend Quinn, by the way. I really wonder how that's going to work. What effect is that going to have, taking Quinn away from the island, if the island's possessing her? One must wonder. All seemed to go off without a hitch. We got back to college, only to find that there's a volcano in the middle of campus. No one knows why. No one knows if anybody's still alive. I don't know how we're alive. There's rivers of lava everywhere, and, by all rights, really, we should be dead. Because, that shit's hot. But apparently that's not a major concern. So, so there's a volcano on campus, and I'm enjoying this mental image of us just, getting back to campus and being like, oh yeah, there's the quad, and there's my dorm, and there's the campus volcano. So, with that, the stinger for Chapter 14 is, at last, you and your friends find your way home, only to learn there's no home to go back to. Does this mean we have to go back to the island? Let's find out! So this is Act 6, Chapter 14. You can't promise anything anymore. Error. Cannot locate target. They can't find us. Oh no, it's almost like we're not on the island. You and your friends stand together, gazing out at a fiery hellscape. The gate worked. We're home. It's... You're saying this is... Sean silently watches the destruction, his face creased with pain. His voice is hoarse when he finally offers an answer. Yeah, it's Hartford. Nah, man! No way! Yeah, last I remember there wasn't a freaking volcano in the middle of Frat Row. Okay, well, at least we're being told this is unusual topography. I don't understand. What happened? Surely this is the distant future. It must be. I mean, like, that would actually make the most sense. Apart from the fact that, are we really thinking the university survived that long? But, yeah. You slowly spin around. The lava stretches as far as you can see. Like I've said before, we should be dead. Because, like, literally in this picture, if you look kind of behind the text box here, that's a river of lava just literally flowing through campus. You can't really be that close without some sort of protection. Not for very long. And since this thing is apparently actively erupting, uh, you, uh, you expect me to believe that we can just stand there and there's no, noxious gas or anything flowing out of this? I don't think so. I don't think so. What the hell are we supposed to do here? We have to, we can say, look for survivors or figure out what happened. I mean, I don't know what good we're gonna be to survivors if we don't know what happened. And I feel like figuring out what happened is probably gonna lead us to survivors, right? Right? So I guess the answer that I'm gonna go with is we have to figure out what happened. Well, Zara liked it. Good point. We have no idea how to stop this if we don't know what it is. There could be people out there right now suffering. Don't you care? Okay, this is, again, this, like, false dichotomy that we had all the way back in book 1, right? Where Sean and Jake were arguing over whether to, like, kick back and relax at the resort for a day or to go immediately searching for a way off the island. When it's like, really, there's no wrong answer, and you could very judiciously have people doing different things, and that's not a bad thing. Like, yes, maybe people like Sean and Craig, who are big and strong and can move debris, maybe they should go look for survivors. Maybe Michelle should go with them. She's a pre-med. She, clearly has some level of first aid experience from what we've seen in previous chapters. So maybe they should go off looking for survivors, and a group of us, tries to figure out what happened, looks for supplies. We can't help survivors without supplies. This is the other thing. So this is all to say, Sean, I think you're being reactive. I understand, but again, stop making this into an either-or. It doesn't have to be. We do, Sean. We're just trying to save everyone instead of however few have lived this long. Oh, save everyone instead of however few have lived this long. Oh, yeah. You climb down the building's creaking fire escape to the street level. Here, magma bubbles up from cracks in the asphalt, but there's enough room to walk. Okay, let's look around. But be careful, okay? Hey, guys, come check this out! Something's stuck in the lava over there. Yes, let's go pull this thing out of the lava. It totally hasn't come to thermal equilibrium or anything. You join Diego and Grace by the edge of a lava pool near the foot of the fire escape. There, a golden chest plate gleams in the red light. Oh yeah, no, if this is metal and sitting in lava, it is not safe to touch. Is that armor? Yeah, looks ancient too. Look at the engravings. Must be from a museum or something. How in heaven's name is it intact? The lava should have melted the gold instantly. And the first genre savvy of the night goes to Alistair. Take a drink. I don't think it's gold. I think it's amber. Oh boy. Okay, first of all, amber wouldn't fare, any better in lava. Second of all, we know where this is going. Because, where else have we seen amber worked like metal? I wonder. The armor shimmers, beckoning. You feel drawn to it. Acting on instinct, you squat down and reach out, touching the armor. What on earth are you doing? Don't touch it! You're gonna burn your hand off. Thank you, everyone. It's cold. It's not hot at all. Feel it. Oh yeah, no. No, this was all a bad idea. Diego daintily touches the armor. Okay, that's not normal. No, it is not. Sadiq Carnot is rolling in his grave as we speak. Yeah. Well, maybe not. Maybe his grave has been disintegrated by lava. We don't know. What's that engraving on the back, Kira? You run your hands along an intricate engraving. You run your hands along an intricate engraving running down the spine of the armor. Looks like a DNA helix that turns into a chain? Wait, so do we mean the helix untwists itself? Is that what we mean? Yeah, bad idea is an understatement. I feel like bad idea is an understatement pretty much sums up the entirety of Endless Summer. Yeah. And there's a blue crystal at the nape of the neck. Wonder what that's for. Well, if this came from Vanu La Huerta like we think it did, we know what that blue crystal is for. But we don't know how far back you can go with it. It seems like it's just a couple minutes, unfortunately. Man, Kira, you've got a serious death wish for touching that thing. Yeah, well, I've died a few times already, and I've watched almost all of you die at least once. So, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, actually, DNA helix that turns into a chain sounds like a killer tattoo idea. Yeah, actually. That would be a really niche fandom reference, I think. If you got that as like a, I'm thinking like around your bicep or something, like all the way around. Some people have barbed wire. You would have a DNA helix that turns into a chain. Yeah, could work. As you open your mouth to respond, you think you see vague, colorful auras glowing around some of your friends. Oh! So we know what's going to happen with our choices. This is interesting. So we can say, I should be more careful. Or, which Quinn likes and Raj dislikes. Or, some risks are necessary, which Craig likes but Michelle dislikes. Well, I need the points with Craig more than I need them with Quinn. And I do have a little bit of a buffer with Michelle, so I guess, you know, strategically and achievement hunting, I'm going to go with some risks are necessary. Huh! Yeah, see? Point. Huh! You're more of a daredevil than me, Kira. Oh, that is not true. For one thing, I don't throw rocks at people I don't know. Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Yeah, sorry, Michelle. Yeah, true. True. Someone imprisoned by our genetics, chains with DNA. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if that's what this one means. Like, because we were associated with kind of a DNA chain, right? That was our little stamp, and that's what's on our idol too. And I don't get that. Yes, Michelle is as pleasant as ever, but she is at least friends with us, so that's a thing. Whoa. How did I know they'd react like that? You look down at the amber armor, your fingers still touching the engraving on the spine. Was that the armor? Did it let me see what they were gonna say? Well, if it's cool to the touch, are you gonna take it out? Looks like it'd fit you. No, I'm not gonna pull this thing out of the lava, because even if this thing is, like, cool to the touch, it's still gonna, like, pull lava out with it. So, this sounds like a bad idea. Jake, stop encouraging me to, you know, do dangerous things. You're supposed to try to keep me safe. Because this whole book, I posted this graphic on Twitter a couple days ago, this whole series, especially book 2, is basically just Jake and Varen united in the common cause of trying to keep these dumbass co-eds alive. That is just, yeah. You are not doing your job, sir. Varen's not here anymore. It's all up to you. Varen we left back on Vanu, so. Whoa. Oh my. Oh, this is a whole look. Yeah, just put random armor on. Come on, sounds like a good idea. So the Andromeda armor reveals how friends will react to your decisions. For 25 diamonds, you basically get a walkthrough, which you could get for free if you Googled, or if you're like me and you just have a vague idea of how people are going to react. But let's look at it anyway. This is very, like, She-Ra, almost, to me. Like, She-Ra in fuller armor is what this looks like, almost. Also, all we found was a breastplate, supposedly. So, where are we getting the rest of this? Where are we getting the gauntlets? Where are we getting the pauldrons? Where are we getting the greaves? I don't understand. The fabric, there's clearly some kind of fabric going on here. Where did it all come from? Also, not all of this can be made of amber, because some of this is kind of like silvery bluish. And I know amber comes in a lot of colors, but that one's kind of hard to find. Usually comes out more greenish. So, yes, Iron Man meets Wonder Woman. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to describe it, too. But it is more than a metallic bra and a flimsy loincloth, which puts it ahead of the elite, what the elite Vanti warriors wear, which is basically a leaf bikini that Saraxa gave us after the battle with Cetus. So there's that. But all of this to say, no, I'm not going to pay 25 diamonds for what's basically a walkthrough. Especially since I bet this only works while it's on, and we're going to have to change outfits again at some point. So, nah. You stand up and back away from the armor. I do wish we could change out of this cocktail dress, though. I wish we could just get back into our regular clothes, or, like, the adventurer outfit or something. Yeah, it seems too powerful for me. We should keep going anyway. Is someone gonna ask what we mean by too powerful, please? Somebody pick up on that. You wander down the streets of your college town, climbing over hills of smoldering wreckage. You know, Tuesday. Too bad you can't stuff Drake into the armor. Doc's baiting me. Doc's baiting me because she knows I really, really, really want to go off on... So, at the time this is filmed, the sequel to The Royal Romance, The Royal Heir, is about to come out, which means Drake gets to be an asshole in 2019 now, apparently. And I'm sure my lovely viewers have noticed that Jake and Drake are the exact same archetype down to the name. Yeah, everyone is going to react badly to everything you say, Drake, except here's the problem with Drake. I don't think he'd care. I think he would legitimately pick whatever is going to make everyone react badly to him because he's that type of person. I really do. I don't... See, Endless Summer was released, I think it was about a year before The Royal Romance. Yeah, because The Royal Romance came out in 2018 and Endless Summer came out in 2017. So, Jake came first. And you notice he's got this thing, he doesn't call the player character by their name very often, you know, at least their first name. In Endless Summer you don't input a last name, so there's no last name option. And he's kind of standoffish, he really likes whiskey, and, you know, that kind of, like, prickly thing where, you know, alcoholism equals a personality. Very, very American, you know, country boy type aesthetic. I'm not sure how country Shreveport, Louisiana is. I haven't actually looked it up. But that's kind of Jake's thing. But yeah, like Risa says in the chat, Drake's behavior is not out of ignorance, but out of the need for attention, and the wrong kind of attention. So when they turned around and they took this archetype, they basically took that archetype, shook out all the emotional intelligence and everything that, like, made this guy not completely insufferable. And then you got Drake, who is completely insufferable, and is, you know, out and out antagonistic to the player character for almost 3 whole books. The only time that we actually see him apologize outright and attempt to make amends for his actions is, like, a chapter before the end where he's falling down drunk in a wine cellar. So, yeah, that's not a good look. Like, you compare that to Jake, who, as soon as he found out Furball could understand English, was like, "Oh no, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, I'm sorry." Like, I don't know if this also comes from Jake being canonically older than the player character, too. Drake, I think, is supposed to be about our same age. I think pretty much everybody in the Royal Romance, out of the, you know, core 4 or 5 characters, Bertrand is supposed to be the oldest one, basically, right? So, I don't know if they were trying to go for, you know, Jake is what, like 5 or 6 years older than the player character, I want to say? No, he's got to be less than that. 5 or less, but he's still canonically older. I don't know if they're trying to make him appear more mature than Drake would be, and then they're like, well, Drake is younger, so he'd just be more of an asshole. Like, first of all, not necessarily. Second of all, if he's supposed to be a love interest, you'd really prefer him not to be a canonical asshole. Honestly, like, everything he does that is supposed to be, like, indicating that he actually does like us, whether that's as a friend or as a love interest, is, like, still being an asshole and still doing everything on his terms and still very toxic masculinity. You know, he's gonna go around puffing his chest, and he's gonna go around, like, threatening people and starting fights and shit. And it's like, no. No, no, no. I would forgive that if Drake actually grew as a character over the course of the series, but he doesn't. They just shove all his character development into one speech. I think it might even actually be a diamond scene. I forget if we had to pay diamonds to get that scene. I think we did. So kind of like Damien, where in order to get Damien actually realizing that he had fucked up talking about our girlfriend in Perfect Match, they just shove that into a diamond scene. You have to have the diamond scene before your male love interest can show emotional maturity. And I'm tired. Just the alpha hole romance hero is very rightly on his way out. Just, we don't need that anymore in our lives. Just please stop. Please stop. Anyway, that's my thesis on Jake and Drake. Meanwhile, hills of smoldering wreckage in our college town. The world is eerily silent, save the distant, sustained rumble of the mega volcano. Again, we should be dead, but whatever. There's the coffee shop I would always code at. Everything looks pretty much the same, except, you know, on fire. Yeah. How far in the future are we? Well, I mean, Pompeii kind of just got preserved, so who knows? Do you think most people evacuated in time? Well, I feel like if there was no mountain here to start with, you either had a lot of notice or you had no notice at all, and I'm not sure which is more likely. Because we do a fairly good job at monitoring seismic activity, but we are mostly monitoring known fault lines and known, regions of volcanic activity. So if one just popped up out of nowhere with no reason to exist, then yeah, probably nobody had any warning at all. But if this is a known seismically active region, I feel like people had some notice, maybe? There clearly wasn't a... Okay, hang on, though. There clearly couldn't have been a massive earthquake because all buildings are still standing. And we're talking like this mountain is, like, right here. So yeah, there couldn't have been anything. What the hell? Literally, Magic Volcano just set gently next to a college campus. That's what happened. Oh, this is so weird. Okay, whatever. Evacuated to where? Looks like this goes all the way to the horizon. You walk together down the middle of the street, despair and dread hanging heavily over you. This cannot be. We did everything we were supposed to do. Dude, look! This was Andrew's field. He used to play Ultimate out there every weekend. Huh. I know, don't bring reality into this, but... I know, saber-toothed tigers and frost-breathing foxes and blue and green cat people, but... Earthquakes! Come on! And there's Green Library. That was like my second dorm room. Beside you, Quinn wanders along, tears in her eyes. No. Yeah, this would be really fucking traumatic. This place is like your home. And yeah, it's destroyed, and quite devastatingly. By the way, if we're walking through buildings that are literally on fire, we're going to asphyxiate very quickly, because there's two things your lungs really don't like. It's smoke and it's heat. Most people who die in a fire do not actually die from burns. They die from smoke inhalation. There's gotta be a way to prevent this from happening. There just has to. I thought I was numb to death. But this is just... I can't believe this. Jake puts a hand on your shoulder. Yeah, he's gonna be dramatic again. God damn it, dude. Can't imagine how hard this is for you. To see your home like this. Jake, what do you think happened to Louisiana if there's been all this seismic activity, honey? The Delta region is not looking good. I don't even recognize it anymore. Craig, you coming? You notice Craig lingering behind, staring up at a huge billboard. You can still make out some of the text advertising season tickets. And pieces of the two men photographed side by side, the numbers 5 and 68 emblazoned on their jerseys. Yeah, I'm coming. 5 and 68. 5 and 68. So we can tell them to stay focused or reminisce with them. I mean, it doesn't look like anything here is super time critical, honestly, so I feel like we shouldn't tell people how to feel, and if they want to reminisce, we can reminisce, so we're gonna reminisce with them. By the way, this sounds like we're gearing up to be somebody's therapist, so take a drink. Hey, Diego, remember when we saw the Avengers at Movies on the Quad last year? How do we keep referencing all these Disney properties in this and not get slammed with some kind of C&D? This is kind of surprising. Barely. I drank way too much Moscato that night. But I remember it was fun. It was right over there. And now it's just gone. It's not gone. We remember it. Well, Estella didn't like it, but oh well. Hey, come on. You're lagging behind. Oh, sorry. Yeah, whatever. Sean stops walking, and you see him swallow hard. Sean? He, doesn't look like he's doing so well with this, honestly. He breaks off from the group, marching forward across the crumbling street. Where's he going? You follow him into a half-collapsed building, up a charred staircase to a second-floor apartment. I feel like we shouldn't be walking up these stairs if they're charred, because we don't know what the structural integrity is, but okay. I guess some risks are necessary. Ah. and find him standing in the middle of the soot-coated living room. Sean? What are we doing here? This is my mom's place. Oh no! Oh no! Was my mom's place. Oh, Sean. After we finally managed to get away from my dad, she wanted to stay close to me. I wanted her close. She got this apartment when I was a freshman, closest building to Hartfield Stadium. Sean walks up to a cracked photo frame barely clinging to the wall and wipes away the soot on the glass. I want to point out, I don't know where his mom's getting that kind of money, because if she actually got an apartment on her own that close to a college campus with a major football team, that tends to be pretty pricey. Beneath it is a faded photo of a young Sean, beaming after winning a Pee-wee football game. Hugging him are a proud mother and father. Aww. Oh, wait, will they let me change? I'm gonna see if they will. Oh, good! I can change my outfit. Okay, ha! Wait, no, that's not what I want. What is it? Unique? Well, okay, we could go around in the impractical camo, I guess. Or that. No. It's not in this? There we go, that's what I want. Oh, it's called the Thrill Seeker, not the Adventurer. I feel like this is the most appropriate right now. Alright, cool. Finally got out of that, cocktail dress. Okay. Sorry, this was important to me. Alright. I always hated that she kept this photo up. She still loved him. After everything that bastard did to us, she still loved him. Yeah, that shit's complicated, dude. At least, she loved the old him. But that man was dead. Sean slumps down, holding the frame. He blinks, and welling tears come forced out. You sit down beside him. Yeah, buddy, I'm sorry. I wasn't here, Kira. I told her I'd always protect her, and I wasn't here. Okay, well, you can't ethically blame yourself for a volcano, because if you had been here, what would you have done? But I get the impulse. Oh, by the way, we're being a therapist again. Take another drink. You put your arm around him. It's not your fault, Sean. It's all I was ever good at, you know? Taking the punishment so someone I care about doesn't have to. Woo, this is getting really heavy really fast. Ooh. Oof. Oh, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. And for my mom, for the person that mattered most, I couldn't even do that. Again, volcano. Sean, we can say, we'll fix this, which has a 47% chance of success, or, I'm so sorry. There is no way that's gonna work. He's just gonna get mad at us. Sean, I'm so sorry. I, I can't even describe how sorry I am. Sean wipes his eyes and stands up. No, I'm sorry. Sorry I'm having a breakdown right when I'm needed. Let's get going. Okay, no. Boy, no, we're not doing this. We're not having the, you know... I can't feel feelings right now. I have to be a hero. No. Clearly the time for heroics is over. If we're going to fix this, we have to go back to the past anyway, which we can probably do whatever time we want, assuming we find a way to do that. Otherwise, what are we doing for the next few books? I don't know. But, like, you're allowed to have feelings about the extremely real possibility that your mother is dead. So, yeah, no. It's okay to have feelings. God. Together, you head back down to the street, where you find the rest of your friends arguing. That's total conjecture. You don't know that. Huh. Since when are you the authority on what's possible on Loco Island? Oh my god. Here we go. Guys, please. We can't fight. We can, debate sensibly without shouting at each other. Ugh, listen to Grace, you imbeciles. Yeah, see, that's what we don't do, Alistair. We don't call people imbeciles when we want them on our side. We must do whatever we can to prevent this future from happening. Yeah, one problem. I don't think we're in the future. Raj points across the street to the entrance sign for Hartfield University. In faded marquee letters, it reads, 2017 summer session begins this Monday, June 5th. See, now I kind of want to check whether June 5th was actually a Monday in 2017. I don't remember because every year is 5,000 years long for me, and yeah. June 5th of this year? Oh my god. That means the eruption would have happened around the day we flew to La Huerta. Oh, okay, my faithful chat is Googling for me. June 5th, 2017 was in fact a Monday. Okay. You'd like to hope the writers were savvy enough to, Google, but I trust no one now because they seem to think an entire college campus would still be standing with a volcano, in the middle of it. So, whatever. We're not in the future. We're in the present. Cool, how the hell are we gonna fix this then? The world ended 6 months ago. We just got the memo. But how? You remember the horrifying transmissions from the observatory, and what Rourke told you back in the jungle. I strongly suspect that was an echo from our planet's likely future. Did I have him tell me this? I forget. There were tons and tons of things that you could ask Rourke while you were inside that time loop, and I know I didn't ask all of them because a girl doesn't have that kind of time while she's streaming, but, Yeah. Anyway, apparently this is what he would have said. Yeah, I also don't trust Pixelberry as an authority on anything. I mean, they seem to think differential equations are algebra. Right now, we are in a bubble of time, safe for the moment. But an eruption of Mount Atropo risks plunging the planet itself into a prehistoric time, when all the world was lava. Okay, that does sound a little familiar, actually. Civilization would immediately be engulfed in the fire of a bygone era. Okay. What do you want to bet this guy says at Castle? Because I think he is, like, Alistair was born in the UK, apparently. And Iris, who is, you know, basically his mother as a computer, has a British accent. So I guess that's an implication that Rourke, if he's not British himself, definitely lives there. And I feel like if he's an American expat, he totally says Castle because he thinks that's what he's supposed to say, as a posh English man. Castle. The storm. You mean all that turbulence on the way in? The sudden dark clouds and the lightning? Holy crap. That was Mount Atropo erupting. We flew straight through it into some time bubble or something. Volcanoes don't usually cause lightning, and especially not ball lightning. So I'm confused. That's not how volcanoes work. The island alone stayed safe, while the rest of the world burned. I don't understand how that works, but yeah, whatever. Time bubble. Okay, fine. Hold on. How does one volcano thousands of miles away do this? Very, very, very good question, Jake. For that, take a drink for some more genre savvy. I think this might be the first time Jake has set off a drinking rule since he was still technically our third wheel. We all know Atropo's no ordinary volcano. It was a massive buildup of energy that tore space-time. You know, like volcanoes do. I guess. Honestly, what this Earth reminds me of most is when it was first forming, before the crust cooled. Again, we should be dead. You're saying that the eruption somehow sent the planet back into... the Hadean era. Or Eon. Okay. And everything and everyone was suddenly living on a molten rock. Again, we should be dead. Quinn shudders. Oh, Quinn. Okay, so her family's from Boulder, Colorado, right? So I don't know how much this gets out of, like, this region of the United States, but, you know, there's basically this super volcano underneath Yosemite National Park that is gonna go someday. There's really not anything we can do about it. It's just a bunch of built-up pressure underneath the Earth's crust. And if we manage to, like, create this volcano on a college campus that has no reason to have volcanic activity, yeah, that volcano blew, and Colorado gets wiped out by the ash plume, basically. Boulder's a little far south. They might have lived a little longer. But this is also assuming that the fault lines along the Rocky Mountains didn't just blow, which they can. It's not highly likely, but they can. We actually started having more problems with earthquakes when people started fracking. Believe it or not, if you inject liquid into the rock underneath your feet and use it to shake the oil out, it, it can cause some instability. Who knew? Yeah, and these kids are responsible for starting to repopulate the planet. Oh god. I think Craig made that joke in book 1, didn't he? Having to, repopulate La Huerta, I think, specifically. And yeah, everybody was like, oh, for the love of God, Craig, shut up. Oh god. I'm not sure there's enough genetic diversity here. But I'm being a little coy about that. But yeah. That's so horrible. Worst game of the floor is lava ever. Yeah. Sean hangs his head. Okay then. There's no one left. There's nothing we can do here. So, what do we do? Just, walk into the ocean? What? Aw, don't say it. Don't say it, dude. We have to go back. Oh my god. He is Jack, isn't he? We have to go back, Kate. We have to go back! I don't even actually know the context for that because I bailed off of Lost way before that. I just saw that in the commercials. And I was like, what? You telling me you got these people off the island, but you didn't end the show? And that, yeah. I am pretty convinced this is basically a response to Lost. Raj throws up his hands and paces away, ranting to himself. Oh dear. Oh honey. This can't be happening. It can't be happening. It's a nightmare. I can't deal with this. I can't. Kira? I think we finally broke Raj. Oh boy, are we gonna have to be a therapist again? You walk over to Raj, who's running his hands through his hair, wild-eyed, and you act as his therapist, take a drink. So we can hug him, which has a 67% chance of success, which, again, is not good enough. Or tell him to calm down. I don't like either of these. Hugging him, unless we ask him, would you like a hug, is kind of invasive of his personal space. And telling him to calm down is telling him how to feel, and we really shouldn't be telling people how to react to this right now. Yeah, we should give him a pie. Pies make peace. Come on. We can't be doing this. Neither of these are good options, but I'm gonna pick the one that is not gonna piss him off completely, and tell him to calm down. Me? Calm down? You calm down! Yeah, see, this is why you shouldn't do that, but, ugh. Raj, please. I know this is a lot to take in. We have got to get out of here before we all lose our minds. The 12 of you are heading back to the dorms. To do what? I have no idea. When Diego suddenly freezes and squints. What's up? So, this might sound weird, but does the horizon look closer? Yeah, that does sound weird. You all look out to follow Diego's gaze. Huh, that ain't right. That's not the horizon. That's a tsunami. Oh, cool. We're gonna die. So apparently this is a coastal school, by the way. Or at least it is now. You know what? Hot take here, but a giant wave of water sounds pretty refreshing right now. I think this whole planet could use some... Craig. Do you even... I'd ask, do you even think, but... It's Craig. Boy. What are we gonna do, by the way? We're just gonna die by tsunami now. In our dorm. It's a tsunami of lava, Craig. Oh, well. Not a coastal school then, I guess. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's bad. Run! Hurry! Back to the rooftop, go! I don't know what we think that's gonna buy us, but okay. As the wave approaches from the distance, you all sprint as fast as you can, finally reaching the fire escape and scrambling up to the roof. Boy, are we glad we changed out of that cocktail dress now. The gate! It's gone! Of course it is! Did you really think this opened from both sides, Quinn? Come on! How the hell do we get it back open? I don't know. Oh no. You see the wave of lava cresting, just a mile away and closing fast. A churning wall of molten rock consuming everything in its path. Yep, we're gonna die. Varen! He must have taken the island's heart out of the machine and is on his way back to Elistal. That's a good thing, right? So we're totally screwed then. Great. Well, hopefully you'll die quickly? You think back to the times you felt your mind linked with Varen's. Oh my god, wait, are we seriously gonna Professor Xavier this right now? Really? Yeah, exactly. You'll die of breathing in all the poisonous gases that accompany an exploding volcano that should have killed us already. Yeah. You close your eyes and search for him in your consciousness. Varen? Can you hear me? In a flash, you're seeing through Varen's eyes. 'Cause this is normal now. He's still in the Masada complex, slinking past arachnid patrols. Hiding behind a corner, he checks the heart in his satchel. Still safe and sound. He watches a patrol pass by and is about to sneak forward when he pauses, sensing something. Huh? I think I can reach him. Okay, well this thing was only a mile away, and assuming it's even going 60 miles an hour, we've got less than a minute left. And these things usually go faster than that. Diego takes your hands and looks into your eyes. Oh, this is about to get awkward. Help me, Varen. You're my only hope. Oh my god. Diego is like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die making a pop culture reference. On brand to the last. This means Jake's inevitably gonna make some kind of, like, really dramatic gesture about now. And Alistair's going to tell us he hates us all. Everybody's just gotta stick to their archetypes now. The words ring in Varen's ears. Diego! He's in trouble! He whips around to go back the way he came, and runs straight into two arachnid mercenaries. They raise their guns. Hey! Stop right there! Oh boy. Damn! Wait, the Vonti cuss like we cuss? That doesn't make sense. So we can roundhouse kick or choke slam. I don't know. I feel like unless you know how to do a roundhouse kick, you shouldn't be doing a roundhouse kick. So, choke slam, I guess? You feel Varen's powerful bicep coil as he grips one guard by the throat, lifting him high off the floor. Ha! He slams him down onto the other guard, knocking them both out. Well, that worked. Varen sprints past the unconscious soldiers until he's back at theoretical prismatics. Please be okay, Diego. He quickly yanks the heart out of his satchel and places it delicately between the electrodes. And nothing happens. Shit! This is great. This is going so well. We have so much time to fix this. No. No! Back at Heartful, the wave of lava towers over you. Okay, y'all. This is it. Holy mother of... Varen got the heart in, but it's not turning on the gate. Something's wrong with it. Something's missing. Everyone's eyes fall on Quinn. Yeah, so I was saying at the start how isn't this going to have ramifications? The island's kind of possessing our friend and we took her off the island. Behold, ramifications. I don't know what I can do so far away, but I'll try. Quinn closes her eyes, focusing. And soon, scraps of debris around her start to float in the air. Very normal. Oh man, here we go again! No, I don't sense it. Wait, there! Varen's desperately tapping keys on the command panel. Probably has no idea how this thing works, but he saw Zara do it once, so he's gonna try. Bless his heart. When suddenly, the heart begins to radiate a blinding light. The sphere splinters open, revealing the portal within. It's open! A sphere of purple light materializes on the rooftop as the shadow of the lava wave darkens the sky. Time to go! Go! Also, by the way, lava glows. Why is it darkening the sky? Also, because, you know, we're here, and I'm gonna do that. Remember how Jake didn't want to come with us? Remember how Jake wanted to input his own coordinates and go, like, anywhere but the United States? Isn't he really, really glad he didn't do that right now? Yeah. See, I'm telling you, he would be handcuffed to me. He'd probably like it too. Everyone runs for the portal. As the others leap through, Grace trips and falls hard to the deck. An eroded crossbeam falls on her ankle. Ah, Jesus. Ah! Grace! Go! I've got her! Sean runs back, heaves off the crossbeam, and lifts Grace into his arms. Okay, good. We're not even going to screw around with is the ankle okay. We're just going to go. Good boy. Come on! You dive through the portal, just as the wave hits. Okay, is all this lava going to come through the portal? Because I feel like we need to unplug it, like, immediately. You feel a blast of heat behind you. There's a flash of white light, and then you fall flat on your face back in Masada. The cold, rusted steel is a sweet relief. Okie dokie. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Craig kisses the floor. All around you, your friends are sprawled, exhausted. Quinn, are you... I'm okay. I'm me. Varen pulls Diego into a tight hug. You are okay. I came as quickly as I could. Aww. Did you miss me? Why did you come back? What did you see? You fill Varen in on the details. He furrows his brow. This makes little sense. Ukjal may have answers. We must return to Elistel. The gondola. We can get out that way if we hurry. Security's still scrambled, right? Maybe we can get across before they realize what's happened. Agreed. That's the plan. Find our way back up to the gondola, get back to Elistel, and regroup. No! No! Enough! Everyone falls silent and looks at Alistair, who seems to think he has any business running this show. He's sitting on the floor, with Grace lying in his lap. Smoke rises from her singed hair. Her face is flushed, and her breathing is shallow. Well, she's not gonna get any better until we can get her to safety, dude. Enough plans, enough adventures, enough! Easy, Malfoy, just... Jake claps Alistair on the back, but he swats his arm away. Yeah. Yes, someone open the portal, push Alistair through, then close it. Yes, I am in favor of this plan. Please. No! We almost lost Grace. Do you fail to realize that? She almost died just now. Okay, dude. Alistair over here. Oh, I almost saw someone die. I have watched you all die at least once. And yes, I'm going to say all because there was the time that we fell off the cliff. So yes, I have seen all of you die at least once, and you're traumatized by Grace falling down and maybe getting a busted ankle. Shut up, you privileged ass. Until you have to watch all of your friends die over and over again, kindly fuck off. Thank you. And we could have all joined her. Why? Maybe you should ask your dad. He brought us here. Until then, shut up. We are fighting against something we cannot possibly understand, and we will all die. Which is why Varen was saying, let's go back to Elistel and talk to the guy who might know what's going on, but no, you're not listening. Yeah. We'll be alright, bro. Alistair, I promise you, I won't let anything happen. Ah, of course. And you've never failed to keep a promise, is that right, Sean? Wow, Alistair, kindly just jettison him into a volcano, please. I kind of don't care which one. Don't you understand? You can't promise that. You can't promise anything anymore. Yeah, exactly. Tough talk coming from the person who didn't save Grace, Alistair. The world is gone. The future is gone. We've lost. This boy is exhausting. It's over. It's all over. We have a whole other chapter in this book alone. Will you shut up? Someone just... If we can't jettison him into a volcano, Estella, can you at least just knock him unconscious, please? Please? If I make really pretty eyes at you, will you do it for me? I feel like Jake would, but I also... Well, actually, no. Estella's more likely to kill him because he's Rourke's kid. Jake, honey, can you just, like, Vulcan death pinch him or some shit, please? Don't kill him. I know you're capable, but please don't. Everyone looks at the floor. Uncomfortable. Diego turns to you. What are you thinking, Kira? I'm thinking I'm gonna end up being a group therapist again, but we're gonna find out. Yes, we are. Take a drink. Oh, actually, it's med time. Take 2 drinks. I just know that we can say we can't quit trying, or we're in way over our heads. Both of these are true. I mean, I feel like Alistair isn't gonna like me saying we can't quit, though. But, like, we're in way over our heads, and therefore we should go talk to Ukjal. Yes? Yes? Are we agreeing on this? God, I hope so. Okay. I just know that we're in way over our heads. We're pretty much dead men walking if this keeps up. Would it have been so hard to say people instead of men? Come on. Holy shit! Alistair is now friends with us. What? Y'all. I've never had this happen. I've never actually gotten Alistair to be friends with me. The best way I got this to end was with Alistair just liking me. That was the entire series. Had a whole other book. Alistair only liked me by the end. Wow. Now I feel like I have to take a shower on your behalf now that Alistair is your friend. Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah. I feel that. But I know it's possible now. It is possible. This can happen. Okay. Anyway. Wow, seriously, Kira? Didn't take you for a quitter. Who said anything about quitting? No one said anything about quitting. I just said we're in over our heads. That can be true, and we can also keep trying. Again, this game is really good at dichotomies that don't need to exist. This is annoying. I'm not. I'm just facing facts. Grace opens her eyes, still flushed and singed, and looks up at Alistair. Alistair? I know it looks bad. Unfathomably bad. But there's always hope. There has to be. I wish I could believe that. Look, are we making a run for the gondola or not? Clock's ticking. It always is. That is way louder. You and your friends scurry through the corridors of Masada, avoiding the patrols. I think we're almost there. You notice Quinn's stoic expression. Quinn? You holding up okay? Huh? Oh, I think so. You saved us back there. Somehow you were able to connect with the island's heart, even from thousands of miles away. So, thank you. I know it's scary to let that thing take over. Not as scary as losing you guys. Aww. I know this is serious. Each time I do it, I feel it lingering more and more. But in a way, I'm used to it. I'm used to knowing something in my body will eventually destroy me. Yeah, there's that. Quinn, we can say, same goes for all of us, which has a... I don't know why this has any chance of success, because how can any of us possibly be as used to the idea of something in our body waiting to that will eventually destroy us than the girl who had a terminal illness? No. This is bad. Oh, this shouldn't even be an option, honestly. This is bad. Needless to say, I'm not saying that. What I'm gonna say is, Quinn, I wish I could stop it. I know you would, Kira. If you could. ahead, Alistair bumps into a pristine white trash bin, knocking it over. The contents of the bin scatter on the floor. Ugh! Are you trying to attract attention? Oh, gross! Get away from that, yo! That bin says biohazard disposal on it. Oh, boy. That means poop! Or blood! Or blood poop! Or tissues, or, you know, any number of things that have to do with bodies. Or bacteria, or there's a lot of things that this could be. None of them are anything you want to touch. Nasty, dude. Please don't use those words together. As Alistair and the others continue walking, you pause by the overturned bin. I don't see anything gross in there. It's just some crumpled paper and... Huh? It's one of those amber idols! Are you gonna take it? Oh god. Okay. So what do? Can take the last idol for 12 diamonds, which, by the way, I'm gonna point out, this looks like Jafar. Like Sorcerer Jafar, you know? The kind of like snake head thing happening. Or we can leave it. It's the last idol. We know whose it is. It's Alistair's. Everybody ready to watch Alistair die? Let's watch Alistair die for 12 diamonds. Give it to me. You delicately pick up the idol with 2 fingers and lift it out of the garbage pile. Yeah, of course Alistair's idol is in the trash. Yeah, sounds about right. You close your eyes, awaiting the visions, and nothing happens. Oh, come on, Kira. He's got to be touching it at the same time. Come on. Are you okay, Kira? You're making a funny face. Well, at least I'm not crying yet. Oh, right. I need to touch it with Alistair at the same time to see the visions. Can we not? Can we just be like, hey, set that down. Alistair, you pick it up. Yeah, that's your thing now. You notice Alistair walking far ahead with the rest of the group. Are we really gonna seek this out? Really? Yeah, I'm just distracted. Well, come on then. Let's catch up with the others. You put the idol in your bag. Are we not gonna... You're seriously gonna cheat me out of watching Alistair die? What the fuck? Ugh. This is annoying. Is he just gonna die in the last chapter? No, he can't die in the last chapter. There's a whole other book yet. But... I feel cheated. But we have all 12 idols now. We have collected 12 of the 12 Catalyst idols. What was something so valuable doing in a trash bin of all places? And why a biohazard one? Yeah, that's the question du jour. You should have been wearing gloves, y'all. Maybe someone was trying to hide it? Rourke was so keen on getting these. I can't believe he'd just throw this one out. Jake reaches a closed automatic doorway and hits the touch panel. It beeps and flashes. Oh boy. Huh. Access denied. Looks like we hit a dead end. Did we? Or do they just know we're here? Let me try. I was able to activate my father's computer at the Celestial. Alistair presses his hand to the panel, and the door slides open. Okay. Nicely done. I knew you'd come in handy. Oh my god! Jake! Jacob Lucas Mackenzie, you take that back. You take that back. Take a drink. I know there's no place, but take a drink. That was awful. Are we pregnant? Is that what that means? Is that a dad joke? Are we pregnant? Is that how we find that? We had best better not be. We don't have time for that. We do not have time to be incubating a fetus while we're dealing with, volcanoes destroying the world and an evil rich guy. There is no time for baby baking. Nope. Alistair just looks at him. I would be glaring at him, but, whatever. Well, at least he thinks he's cute. Are you finished? God, I hope so. Yeah. You continue walking through the winding halls of Masada, when suddenly a set of video monitors nearby flickers on. On every screen, Everett Rourke smiles serenely. Hello, Alistair. I mean, yeah, if we have to repopulate La Huerta, then every day can be baby-making day, but this is not the moment. We are trying to save the world, and hopefully not have to, repopulate La Huerta. Damn it! He's onto us! I received an alert that my DNA signature was being used to access restricted areas. Finding this curious, as you are to be in custody, I reviewed my security systems only to find a very subtle worm manipulating its data. No doubt the work of Zara Namazi. My dear guests, you are every bit as resourceful as I could have hoped. Oh, I feel gross. Ignore him. Just keep moving. You start to jog, threading faster through the halls. But around every bend, more monitors show Rourke's unnatural grin. Oh, Junior, how your recent cleverness makes me regret all the time we spent apart. Perhaps you would have been a worthy successor after all. Well. Oh, no. Come on. Everybody keep going. Does this guy ever shut up? Alistair, we can say, tune him out, which seems to be going well so far, or remember he's messing with you. Yeah, no, tuning him out doesn't seem to be working. Alistair, just remember he's messing with you. Sure, tell him he's his father's puppet. That'll help. I've got the points to lose with you, though, Estella. No, Kira is right. My father manipulates everyone around him. Alistair, look! Straight ahead is another hallway connecting two wards of the complex, with sealed hatches at each end. The security station is here. I'll try to override using my father's ID. I must admit I was wrong about you. The way you've handled yourself, the way you've defied overwhelming odds. After all this time, you've come into your own. You remind me of myself. Oh, God. Someone just stop him talking. The cretin thinks I'll fall for this. Alistair taps through several screens, then presses his hand down. The first door slides open, and the rest of you run inside. We're in! Get the next hatch and we're through, Alistair. On it. I handled this all wrong. I discarded you, and now you will be my undoing. But that is not what breaks my heart. What breaks my heart is knowing how this will end. Knowing that I drove you to this. Ugh. Ugh. Knowing I drove you to get your friends killed. Oh my God. Stop it. We have a whole other book. We all have or at least most of us. At least 5 of us have contractual immortality. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but at least 5 of us have contractual immortality. So, I'm pretty sure it's gotta be all 12, but... Alistair hesitates for a second. You're more like me than either of us ever wished to admit. Too stubborn to admit we're in over our heads. Shut up. All I can do is think about what we could have accomplished together. Oh, what the fuck ever. You were going to stick him in a Bacta tank, you fucking asshole. Have we all forgotten that? Together, we could have restored the world. We could have undone the harm of this terrible eruption. Ugh. How we could have built a paradise for us. For your friends. For Grace. Oh, fuck you. Fuck, you don't even get to say Grace's name. You are bad and you should feel bad. Horrible. Alistair is rattled. Oh no! We could have even saved your mother. And now, because of what I've done to drive you away, this is so fucking classic. Look, it's all because of me. I'm a terrible person, really. I've changed, don't you believe me? I can be better. I won't abuse you anymore, Alistair. No. Nope. I do not like this. He's a very, very bad man. We do not let evil, bad, allo-cishet white men remake the world in their image. He's literally giving me a case for never, ever giving him what he wants. Ever. 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 Everett. My son, you're going to erase the only chance we had at bringing her back. What's dead should sometimes just stay dead, my dude. Alistair's face goes cold. From inside the next hallway, you turn around and look back. Alistair's frozen. his hand hovering over the control panel. Oh boy. And you realize what he's about to do. Wait! Alistair, don't! I'm sorry. He moves his hand to the side and presses a different panel. No! You sprint back, but the first hatch seals shut, trapping all of you inside. What the hell? He locked us in. Sean and Craig pound on the door. Alistair, what are you doing? Let us through! Alistair steps up to the small glass porthole in the hatch. His voice is muffled through it. This is for your own good. I know you'll see that one day. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. You do not get to decide what's best for us. My guy. Boy, no. Nope. And you think you're my friend. You slimy son of a bitch, you've got 5 seconds to rethink this. Or what, Jake? What are you gonna do? Open the hatch! Right now! Grace steps up to the glass, just inches from Alistair. How could you? Don't you understand? My father's right. He's always been right. If we keep running, we'll all just get killed. We'll be as dead as those skeletons back in Hartfield. Whoa, 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 whoa! We didn't say anything about seeing skeletons. Did we? I feel like I'd have remembered if we'd have been talking about skeletons. What the fuck? Oh my god. Jake, Sean, Estella, they can't protect you. Not from this. Varen's standing right here, but shut up, I guess. So if they won't keep you from getting killed, Grace, I will. By selling us out to your father? He's a genius. He built this facility, built that gate. No, he paid people to do that, sweetheart. He ain't that smart. He paid people like Estella's mother, whom he then had killed. If there's anyone who can fix this, anyone who can protect us, it's him. But, dude, he's evil! Thank you, Diego, for the literal genre savvy. Take a drink. You don't think I know that? But right now, he's our only chance. Yeah, and he's just gonna stab you in the back later, dude, because that's what he does. You're, be a little bit genre savvy here, Alistair, come on. You'll thank me one day. You'll live to thank me. That's what counts. The doors behind Alistair open, and several arachnid troops surge through. What makes him think that these soldiers aren't coming to literally just gun us down? Oh, his father, sad. The father who's been lying to you for your entire life. Yeah. Oh, but he was so sorry. Yeah. Oh, God. Alistair. Alistair, we can say, you just made a big mistake. Or, I forgive you. Okay, how altruistic do we think we are? And how much do we want Alistair to continue to be our friend? Because I don't think we've gotten 3 more points since then, so I think... I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can, like... We're good. We are a morally good character, but I don't think we're that good. Plus, technically, he has made a big mistake in trusting his father. Trusting his father is a categorically bad idea. Alistair, you just made a big mistake. Alistair is no longer friends with us. It's worth it. I'm not stupid, Kira. I don't expect you to understand this yet. You will. Oh, but you are stupid, Alistair. You just signed your death warrant. Yeah, they do need to make a third option of fuck you, honestly. They do. Step back! Ah, boy. Alistair turns away, letting the troops close in. Once they have you covered from every angle, they open the hatch. Out! Slowly, hands in the air. Each of you raise your hands and cautiously step out into the control room. A dozen submachine guns are aimed point blank at you. Yeah, this is gonna end great, I can tell. So, any great ideas right about now, Cap? I don't know, dude, you're the combat vet, you think of something. Yeah, I've got nothing. The soldiers part, and Rourke enters, followed by Lundgren and Lila. Well, I mean, at least Lila's still our friend. And I feel like Lila is easily more dangerous than Alistair, so I'm okay with this. I must say, I'm getting quite the sense of déjà vu at the moment. Then again, we all know how this place plays tricks with time. Ah ha ha! Go to hell! That's the last time you make me chase you, Wolf. Okay, sure. Getting tired? I could do this all day, you mechanized sack of... Oh my. Rourke holds up a hand. He looks over you, Zara, Sean, and Craig. You 4 entered disguised. Quite brilliant. Was this your plan, Kira? Why the hell would you actually think it was my plan when Zara's standing right here? We're a team. Oh, how delightfully humble. Now then. Rourke steps forward to Varen, who already has arachnid soldiers holding him still. Even with 3 of them, they struggle to hold him back. Good boy. Rourke digs into Varen's satchel and withdraws the island's heart. God damn it. No! It's beautiful, isn't it, Lila? Yes, Mr. Rourke, it is. So much energy in so small a thing. Oh my god, it's the One Ring. Cast it into the fire! It seems I've never been more wrong in my life. You talking about the day you picked out that suit? Wow. Wow. Again, Jake, charming to the last. For years, I believed that the 11 of you would lead me to the endless. That you were the keys to unlocking its secrets. But all this time, your destiny was to lead me to this. Yeah, everything Rourke says is disgusting. Ugh. Father? I don't understand. I no longer have use for the endless. I no longer have use for any of you. I must thank you, frankly. Yep. Alistair, what did I tell you? So you'll keep them safe, as you said. You will not harm them? Oh, Alistair, where do you think this is going? Are you kidding? Of course I won't harm them. I've no reason to. Tell that to your rabid dog. Easy, pipsqueak. Oh, try it. I genuinely think Estella can kill you. I'm talking about her, dumbass. Ooh, burn. Lila looking reasonably dismayed by that, but also you did kill her mom, so I think it's justified. I've no reason to harm them at all, provided they don't give me one. Alistair looks from his father to you. Well, will you let me keep you safe? Will you surrender peaceably? What? What? No! You look around one by one at your friends, and... So we can surrender or spit in his face. Okay, now, tactically, there are people pointing guns at us. Tactically, the smart thing to do is surrender. However, we have contractual immortality. At least 5 of us do. So... Alistair's not gonna like us. But... I actually kind of wonder if this is going to take him down to literally not liking us anymore. We're going to find out. But yeah, we're going to spit in his face. You spit directly into Alistair's face. He flinches and wipes it away. Boom! Got him! Craig's happy. Haha, my turn next. Yeah, see, 2 points lost. Yeah, right, +3 with everyone else, yeah. Well, at least he doesn't dislike us. It's the hardest part. Making this easy on yourselves, I see. Yeah, well, you're the one who sold us out, you traitor. Well, well. Perhaps they are still a problem. No, they aren't. They cannot do a thing now. Lock them up until this is over. Father, please. Very well. We shall imprison you in moderate comfort until the conclusion of this experiment. He's gonna put us in back to tanks, isn't he? We had a deal, Rourke. And I will keep my bargain, as I said, at the conclusion. Better hope you do. I mean, I feel like he's got control over that, but whatever. Huh! Look at you, taking orders, Lundgren. I see a spot on Rourke's shoes that could use a licking. You are going to get us killed, Jake. Stop talking. Jake. Normally this is Craig trying to get us killed. What are you doing? Your time's coming, Wolf. Sooner than you think. Lundgren marches out with a sneer. Relieve them of their belongings, then take them below. Alistair grabs your bag. You pull back on it, and the snakehead idol tumbles out. You both reach down for it, touching it at the same time. Yes, we get to watch him die! Yes! Yes! Ah! I shouldn't be this happy, but I am. Yes, let's watch Alistair die. The world around you vanishes in a flash of white. You feel yourself wrenched back through time. You're looking at an auditorium, packed with serious-looking men and women wearing expensive suits. And on the stage, pacing back and forth, framed in a bold white spotlight. Which brings us to my final point. That in the end, for all our technology, for all our progress, we are still collectively bound to the same wheel as our ancestors were, 10,000 years ago. We are born, we age, sometimes we breed, and then we die. For all our achievements, all our victories and defeats, all our moments of joy and sorrow, we end up nothing but dust. This guy is literally just like white, allo cishet, imperialistic capitalism in a suit with a fancy goatee. Just all rolled up into one smarmy package. Do not like. We have shattered the atom, set foot on the moon, built networks that instantly connect the whole world. No, just the parts of it that you've deemed important. And yet we are all still slaves to time. This, then, is the true final frontier. Not space, not life, but time. And Rourke International, as always, will lead the way. How is the entire room not just shouting him down? I assume this is some kind of board meeting or something, or, some kind of sales pitch. How is everyone not just looking at this guy like he's absolutely talking nonsense? Because he is. The room bursts into applause. But one young man sits with his arms crossed, looking skeptical. It is Alistair. Apparently this is his skeptical face. The conference ends, and Rourke makes his way off the stage. He shakes hands with a few colleagues, but as he steps out back, Alistair is waiting for him. Father. Alistair, now this is an unexpected surprise. What are you doing at RourkeCon? Oh my god, he has his own... They're not even trying to hide that this is evil Tony Stark anymore. They're just... all in with this now. Okay. Alright, cool. I was in town for an interview, and I thought I'd stop by. Had to buy my own ticket, of course. Invitations are for Rourke employees, and I don't see your badge. Yeah, whose fault is that, asshole? You know damn well I don't work for you. Rourke shrugs. I only hire the very best. Wow, this is a very healthy parent-child dynamic. Remember how he's just so sorry about everything he's done to push Alistair away? Fuck off. Forever. Fuck off until you can't fuck off anymore, till you get to a sign that says you cannot fuck off past here, and then climb right over that fence, dream that impossible dream, and keep fucking off forever. And he sighs deeply, collecting himself. I thought you should know. I've been accepted into a master's program. It's at the Hoffman-Conahan School for Business, the most prestigious business program in the country. They've offered me a full scholarship. Is that all? Well, I just thought you should. By the time I was your age, I'd built a prototype jetpack with my bare hands. I'd climbed Kilimanjaro. I'd made myself a millionaire. Oh, bullshit you did. You know how you get to be a millionaire? By having parents with money. That's how you get to be a millionaire. And also, at what point were you, holed up in a dungeon in some nebulous, quote-unquote, Middle Eastern country, with shrapnel making its way into your heart and a scientist trying desperately to save your life? When did that happen? Before or after Kilimanjaro? Or did you have to be a little bit older than Alistair? And you expect me to, what? Pat you on the back because my name got you into some fancy little grad program? And here we go. It wasn't your name. I did it. I earned it. Oh, honey, no. Not unless you did it under an assumed name, you didn't. And even then, someone knew, and that's why you got in. Tell yourself whatever you want, son. Come to me when you've actually done something worth praising. Fuck off. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do believe I have a jet to catch. Rourke walks away, leaving Alistair alone, fuming. I'll prove you wrong, you bastard. I'll make it all on my own. Okay, you tell yourself that, boy. I don't need you. You feel yourself lurched out of the moment, hurled along, forward in time. Into the master bedroom at the Elysian Resort. Alistair sits alone on the bed, gazing out, a strange, haunted look on his face. Well, well, so it's come to this. Someone knocks on the door. Take a drink. haven't used it in so long I had to hunt for the rule pop-up, but there it is. Alistair rises, using a polished wooden cane to help himself walk. Come in. An arachnid soldier enters, holding a report. Sir. Well, don't dilly-dally. How bad is it? Namazi's kill switch virus has decimated our operations, sir. Okay, so this is also part of that same future. Interesting. Masada, the observatory, the Daedalus station, they're all gone. Oh, what do you want to bet the Daedalus station is going to be important in the next book? I actually don't remember, so... Our force is down to less than a dozen men. We're on the ropes. The Celestial? Still ours, but the hostiles are on the march. They'll retake it by sunrise. And... my father? I'm sorry, sir. He's dead. Namazi shot him. Ah, I see. Alistair turns to gaze out the window. So, what did you add up to, old man? What did you end up in the end? Shot by Zara, basically. Nothing but dust. He stares out at the snowy landscape and the towering columns of smoke reaching up from all over the island. Gaze upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. Okay. Well then, enough self-pity. Time to work. Okay. Wait, just... who's going to kill him? Who's left? Zara's dead, Jake's dead, Craig's dead. We're going... I don't know whether to assume everyone else is dead in this future as well. I see no way we could have gotten out of the facility before it blew up, because we were literally atrophied after being in suspended animation for 5 years. There's no way we were running anywhere, and Jake didn't get us to the helicopter. And even if we'd gotten to the helicopter, we can't fly it. We have no idea how. So... is he... oh god, is he just gonna off himself? Oh no. Oh, I hope that's not what it is. I want him to die, but not like that. Okay. Well, we're gonna find out. Alistair turns back to the door, but the soldier isn't there anymore. He's lying unconscious on the floor. What? And in his place is... what? What? No! How? How? Seriously, how? First of all, how did we get clothes? Because we were in our underwear, and, you know, honestly, the very strong implication is that we were actually naked. How? You, traitor. Kira! Alistair staggers back, pressing against the glass. Oh my god, are we gonna kill him? Holy, are we gonna kill him? How are you? You're supposed to be Yeah, maybe this is their way of making up for all the other parts of the game that suck. Maybe. This is gonna be good. We literally just watched Jake die again, at minimum the third time. Yeah, and possibly the fourth, because probably at least the fourth, because I'm assuming in this future we've also seen all the Catalyst Idol visions. I'm assuming, which makes this weird. But I don't know. Anyway, how are you? You're supposed to be. You pace toward him. Your outfit is stained with blood, your hands clenched into fists. We have been killing people. I just want you to remember that. We've been killing people. You lied to us, you bastard. You sold us out to Rourke. And for what? A seat at his table? A pat on the back? I did what I had to do. I don't regret it. You cross the room, cornering Alistair against the glass. Oh my god, are we gonna throw him out the window? They're all dead, Alistair. Because of your father. I mean, okay, I do have to do the obligatory trigger warning that named character death is probably coming up. But, again, it's Alistair. Just saying. Because of you. Ugh, you can't blame me for every single thing that went wrong on this island. I can blame your father, and instead of standing up to him, you took his side. You chose him over us. Over Raj and Michelle. Over Zara and Craig and Diego. Over Jake, Estella, Sean, and Quinn. Yeah, it's Alistair. I'm ready for this. I feel like... Okay, this is how you know that Game Kira is not me Kira, because I'd get to Jake's name and I'd start bawling. But that's me. Over Grace. At her name, Alistair's eyes soften. He takes a deep breath. That's right. Face your death with dignity. Whatever you're going to do, Kira, do it. Otherwise, you're just wasting time. And time is all we have. Oh, no. I'm gonna monologue before I kill you. In another life, Alistair, I think you could have been a good person. But not this one. Holy shit, we did it! You shove Alistair hard with both hands. He flies backwards, shattering through the window. Yes! Yes! Ah! Sorry, I know this is really loud, but I'm really happy. Ah! Yes. Yes. Please don't have a jetpack on or some bullshit. Come on. Oh, and they show us the end. He screams as he plummets down, before smashing hard into cold earth below. Okay, I wasn't... Arms, yeah, probably arms still crossed over chest, yeah. Alright. T for teen, y'all. Our player character on-screen murdered someone. Not implied murder like with the arachnid soldiers in the car. No, this is on-screen murder. Damn. But, you know, we have to fight the arachnid soldiers with, like, champagne bottles and stuff. But we can kill Alistair. This is one of the highlights of the game. I am so happy. I am so happy. I'm irrationally happy. Like, that's why I'm still sitting on this screen. I have to savor it. I am so glad I'm recording this. This is wonderful. Ah, okay. You should get the opportunity to kill one person per Choices book. Bertrand gets it in the Royal Romance. That dude does not need to be anywhere near Savannah ever again. Ever, ever, ever again. You leave her alone. Anyway, let me admire this for a moment longer with this nice dramatic music in the background. I adore my chat being just on board with me killing Bertrand, by the way. Bertrand for the guillotine. Yes, please. Please and thank you. Do we get to do that in the Royal Air? Is that an option? I would play that book if it meant that I could send Bertrand to the guillotine. I haven't decided whether I'm actually going to play it or try to stream it or not yet, but anyway. Alistair's dead, and we killed him. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're gonna move on now. In a flash, you're back at Masada. Alistair tears the idol from your grip and stuffs it back in the bag. Oh, in your bag. Stop. It's over, Kira. No, it's not, because apparently I have to watch Jake die again and then I get to kill you. So... By the way, this would have been really weird if we had gone with, like, Alistair, I forgive you, and then we see ourselves in a future killing him. I feel like that would be really odd. Especially since we're citing what appears to be this exact moment. I don't know. You glare at him, and all you see is the look on his face as he died by your hand. Oh my god. We took a nosedive straight into the dark side, y'all. Just, like, still a better story than Darth Vader's, though. You know, because, you know, Vader only had vague impressions of what was basically just labor, and he was just assuming that Padme died. We have literally watched our friends die. So, yeah. It probably was that same shit-eating smirk that's always on his face, but there was the moment of panic as he fell backward through the window. Being fair. Not yet, it's not. Alistair and the guards pile your things in the corner. Good work, my boy. Meet me in my office. Wait, I don't want Grace to be imprisoned. Alistair walks up to Grace. I'll make sure you're treated well, and... He probably harumphed before he hit the ground. I mean, maybe. He might just be really annoyed that this is how he's gonna die. I don't know. But, yeah. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful. Ooh, this is a close second, though! Thwack! Grace slaps Alistair hard against the face, or across the face, leaving a stinging red mark. Damn! Don't you speak to me ever again! Alistair simply nods. As he goes, he pauses. I still want her kept in her own residence, not a cell. Very well. Oh my god, he's turning her into his pet. This is gross. This is really, really gross. Rourke snaps at a mercenary, who grabs Grace and drags her off after Alistair. Now, it's just your remaining friends, Rourke, Lila, and several arachnid troops. So, are we back to the Ghostbusters part now? You mean the containment pods? Oh, no. That's no longer necessary. Lila? Oh god. Yes, Mr. Rourke? Oh god. Kill them all. Oh my god. Well. Cool. Rourke should just put Grace and Sean in a residence together to piss off Alistair, and because Grace deserves better. Grace deserves so much better. So much better. I'm so annoyed at the game for being like, you should get Grace and Alistair together, because this is ridiculous and disgusting. You know, we would think any of them could beat the crap out of Lila, but she also picked up Alistair like he, weighed about as much as a grape. So, I'm concerned. Yeah. Especially since she's literally a trained killer. With 2 L's. Jake and Estella might have a good shot. Sean and Craig would, be good cannon fodder. That's about all the rest of us would be good for is cannon fodder, unfortunately. Okay, so on that happy note, oh shit, we missed a clue! How did I miss a clue? Where would it have been? Huh. Well, we did not find the clue, but we did find the catalyst idol. So, okay. Why is Visor doing this? I don't know. So we can restart the chapter or continue on. Probably honestly what I'm going to do is... Oh, you're right, it could be not buying the armor. It could be. Well, probably what I'm going to do, actually, is, I don't know. Okay, so, what I could do is I could restream this next week and go after the clue and get... And that would mean we'd get the bonus scene at what I assume is the end of the book. Because I can't imagine them carrying this act over into book 3. Especially since the books didn't come out, immediately one after another. Or I could just replay on my own, grab the clue, and just pick it up with chapter 15 next week. Or I could just record it and post it on YouTube, but then it wouldn't make it onto Twitch, because I can't upload to Twitch because I'm not an affiliate. Well, I don't know. Probably what I'll do is, I'll look it up. If it really is just buying the armor, then I probably won't bother trying to record it or stream it. But if it's something else that's like, that changes the way the game behaves, then I'll put up a poll whether I should stream it or record it. So yeah, regardless, I will be back next week with more Endless Friday, so same time, same place, twitch.tv/aromanticace. And we will see how this book ends. We'll see if Lila kills us all, or if she only kills those of us who don't have contractual immortality. And Grace. So at the very minimum, 6 of us are going to live, but the other 6 are in jeopardy, technically. So, enjoy whatever it is you do between now and next Friday. Hold that image of Alistair's death in your hearts. Catch you later.